Well, you've done drag before. You did Hairspray, didn't you?
I did Hairspray for 2 years.
God, in New York?
On Broadway, yeah, I did a year, the first national tour, and then on Broadway for a year.
Do you like touring like that?
I loved it. Well, I was touring in the first class Broadway show when I was the star. So I was like, limos, suites,
diamonds, movie stars.
Exactly right, movie stars.
Did you like doing the drag?
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, it's not like something I would do.
Did you put your
every
hair
now
in
and again?
Curls?
I would, but we had it down to a science. So I would come in like an hour before, and we would get it all done. Yeah, we'd had to do the wig hair every night, and I wore a 35-pound fat suit, which was basically on top of my own God-given fat suit, which was kind of like it was a corset and with huge jugs, and it weighed 35 pounds. And then in the last scene of the show is she's in this fabulous red beaded gown,
for the reveal,
which was another 40 pounds of beading. So I was carrying around 75 pounds and wearing what we used to call at Lane Bryant fat lady shoes, which were 2 3/4 inch heels.
Lady Bunny shoes?
Could be. I don't know. I never examined her feet.
Shoes?
That's not my fetish. But so your whole
I don't think Lady Bunny's feet are
your whole
anybody's
center
fetish.
of gravity changes,
right?
Which is why I have my foot in the brace now. I'm convinced. I never missed a show, but it's because your body is used to carrying your weight around a certain way, and when you change that, all your joints say, "Hold on, we're going to realign you now."
Oh yeah,
and you're without you knowing it, but suddenly it begins to happen. So those are the perils of drag. But I was doing that kind of drag. I was doing a plus size broad. So it wasn't, and also it wasn't a drag. It wasn't a drag performance in the sense of a woman in quotes. It was this woman.
Yeah, she's really.
John Waters invented it for Divine. So she was doing a certain kind of woman that you were doing, a working class woman from Baltimore,
right?
And and she wasn't commenting on anything. She was real and warm and in a real marriage and with a real love for her daughter and all of those things. She just was extreme in the way she expressed herself.
Right.
So it was you were acting a role. You weren't just being a woman, being in drag for to be in drag. Of course, it's unfortunately part of of woke culture has been to downgrade all of that because they're drag queens, and then there are characters like Mrs. Doubtfire and Tootsie who are men who put on dresses
for a purpose,
and they learn something as a result.
Right.
And somehow that's become square and old-fashioned, that when a man is a woman, he suddenly realizes that there are other things in the world besides what he's always liked as a man.
Didn't you do a film kind of about this, like a body switch film?
I did I was in a documentary about.
Didn't you write a movie? It's like
film?
A gay guy, like a body switching. Didn't you write a movie about somebody who's like a Freaky Friday situation?
Did I? I don't think I wrote one. I don't remember. Was I in one?
Maybe I'm starting to add things to your career that didn't happen.
Pile them on.